Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to study about control structures or control statements. In a computer, a program is basically a set of instructions and these instructions are executed one after the other in a sequential order. The flow of program execution is controlled by some of the statements and these statements are called as control statements. Control statements enables us to specify the flow of program control, that is the order in which the instructions in the program must be executed. These control statements help in making decisions on which instruction in a program must be executed. That is how they control the flow of program execution and hence also called as decision making statements. The control statements is classified into three categories, that is if statement, switch statement and go to statement. Within if statement we have four types, that is simple if else if, or it is also known as if else ladder and the nested if. First we will study about the simple if. A simple if statement consists of a Boolean expression followed by one or more statements. A Boolean expression is an expression that returns Boolean values. The Boolean values are nothing but true or false, where 1 stands for true and 0 stands for false. This condition which we give within the if is a Boolean expression. The condition is tested and if it returns true, the set of statements within the if structure will be executed. If it returns false, the control comes out of the if structure and the next statements within the program will be executed. This is how a simple if structure works and this is the syntax of if structure. Let us consider an example to understand this if structure better. If m1 equal to 100, where m1 is a variable and this is a double equal to, that is equal to operator and not an assignment operator. If we use a single equal to, it is an assignment operator, that is a equal to 10. So here we are trying to assign the value 10 to the variable a. This is assignment operator. If we use double equal to, it is a equal to operator that is used to compare the value on the left hand side with the value on the right hand side. So it will compare if a has the value 10. So here we are using equal to operator, and if m1 equal to 100, if the condition is satisfied, then these two statements will be executed. If the condition is not satisfied, that is if m1 doesn't contain 100, then the control will come out of the if statement and the next statements within the program will be executed. This is how it works. This is the flowchart of simple if statement. A flowchart is a diagrammatic representation of an algorithm. If any problem is given to be solved, then it is correct to write a pseudocode or a flowchart before writing the program code. And this is the diagrammatic representation of how if structure works. This rhombus is used to indicate any condition. Any conditions will be represented by drawing a rhombus. So a if condition is tested and if the condition is true, it executes the block of statements within the if structures. If the condition is false, then the other statements in the flow of the program will be executed. This is a sample program to understand the simple if structure. Hash include IO stream. This is a header file which is included in this program. The header files are present in the standard C++ library. Why we need to include this header files is we use many statements in our program like cin, cout. For these identifiers to work without giving any errors, we have to include this header files. Using namespace standard, to know more about this namespace, you can visit this website. Read this to understand more about namespaces. Main is a method where the execution of the program begins. So every program should have a main method. Int a is an integer type variable, and cout is used to display a message. Enter a value for a. Endl is used to go to a new line. Cin reads the value entered by the user to the variable a. If a less than 10, this is the condition, and this is the simple if structure. If this condition is satisfied, then the message, it is a single digit number, will be displayed. If this condition is not satisfied, then it will directly come out of the if structure and the following statement in the program will be executed. That is, have a nice day. Okay, let us check the working of this by executing this program. Let me run this. Enter a value for a. I will enter a number which is less than 10 so that the condition gets satisfied. You can see here, since the condition is satisfied, 9 is less than 10, the statement within the if structure, it is a single digit number, is displayed, and the following statement is also displayed. Now I will run this again and check for a number which is greater than 10. I will give a number which is greater than 10 and see. Here, since the condition is not satisfied, since 16 is not less than 10, it will not display the message within the if structure. It directly comes out of the if structure and displays have a nice day.